This is the Q&A. Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Hope to Hope Conference. This is Kim White with the My Sexy Business team, and I'm here with the awesome
Kristi Bridges from One Moment Wiser.
We are in the final session of the day for the Hope to Hope Conference.
Yes.
It has been an amazing day. We have had so many powerhouses on. We're exhausted from all the awesomeness that's been going on. I don't know how else to say it. But
speak for yourself, princess.
Yeah, okay.
Princesses are so frail.
This one's not frail. This one's spoiled, but not frail. But I am going to let Kristi talk to you for just a minute about the Q&A part and just kind of how it works, because I need to send out a link to Aurea. She's going to get on with us, and yay! I didn't send her the right link. So my bad.
We get to hear from Aurea again. I love her.
Again, it's one of those princess problems with technical difficulties, except I'm the problem.
Princesses are never the problem.
Well, this princess will just own it.
Guys, if you have not listened to our videos or watched our videos today, wow, what a day. Please go back and listen. The first one, we did have some technical difficulties for the first 10 minutes or so. So you might want to forward through those until we got things right. But let me tell you, every single person we have had on today has been just a powerhouse. I swear, we had Aurea McGarry, who is coming on in a little bit. And she's been just terrific this conference and in past conferences. We've had Rhonda Green is the district director of Toastmasters, who's actually had a huge influence on both of our lives.
Absolutely.
We've had Coni Meyers, founder of the Crystalline Moments movement. And we've had, oh my goodness, Maria Katsoumanis. I am still just going, but she's so humble, but it's got such a gift for helping horses and helping people. And you just really should hear these interviews. If you saw the interviews and you have some questions, then this is the time to ask those questions. Yes. Even if it's just the two of us on here, ask your questions in the comment section, and whoever you're asking will make sure that they get back with you on the answers. And of course, we'll do everything we can to answer your questions as well.
Yes. And, don't forget Celia Gibson this morning.
Oh my goodness, yes, she was so cool. Miss Black USA, who has actually used that. And, I liked that she explained she could have been in any kind of pageant. She chose that one because of the leverage it gave her, because of the audience that it gave her, and the ability that she had to go and reach people and minister to people and teach girls that your beauty is here and not just your skin and your face. And wowzer, she is an inspiration. I really enjoyed her.
I think the biggest takeaway from her this morning was, just the fact that she is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. I'm talking gorgeous, but she's also precious. And she is teaching teenage girls. She is, she's trying to help them understand how to be pretty on the inside. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to go back to what Kristi just said. The leverage, she understood the purpose behind why she needed that title. The title wasn't even about her. And that's what she was saying. And the title wasn't for her. The title was so that she would have the credentials to speak into other teens' lives. Yes. And what a powerful, powerful thing. 3 times she got second runner-up. No, 2 times. Mm-hmm. And the 3rd time she got Miss Texas.
And if you were going for your own pride fulfillment, if I wanted someone to tell me I was the prettiest girl in the room, I'm not going to go back after they tell me I'm not.
Exactly.
Right? But she went 3 times because she knew this was a position that would give her the leverage for the what she really had on her heart to say.
Absolutely.
And she has done amazing things since then. As long as we talked to her, she kept unfolding some additional thing that made me go, wow.
I know. Well, and the crazy thing is, that you know, if you have something you're up against that's difficult and you feel like you're called to do that, don't quit. Because what if she would have quit? She would not have gotten any of the other titles had she not pressed on.
Yeah.
She had to press on so that she could do what she's doing today.
Yes.
What a testimony, though, of not stopping.
Right.
Araya, same thing. Like, those two are like connected on so many levels that they don't even know yet.
Oh, I love the way you introduce us to amazing people.
I'm a connector. I'm a princess of connection.
That's
what it is. But
I've got to tell him. Can I tell him?
Oh, I don't know what you're going to tell.
Okay, I'll tell him anyway.
I'm scared.
So Kim and I were talking about, we talk about our gifts and the people that we meet. And I said, she's always saying she's a princess, sparkly princess. And I said, it's beautiful because when the light of some person who, they're just shining their light and it falls on Kim and she's able to scatter it in a million directions so that more people can notice it and so that it's beautiful. And she actually, it's funny, I said that and right after that she said, I taught a Bible study on that once.
I did. And it's really important that we, like Dr. Maria said, be grateful for where we've come through.
Yes.
Those places that sparkle in your life are actually those places that were damaged or cut. If you think about how a diamond is formed and fashioned, the edges are cut off painfully. If you're cutting me, I'm going to cry. But the thing is, all of those facets and all of those things that have happened in our life, if we allow God in to reflect his light on those things, that's what causes the influence.
Yes.
That's what causes the sparkly, because I am sparkly. But it doesn't have to do with being full of myself. It has to do with the fact that I've been damaged, I've been hurt, I've had loss, I've had those things, but I am still here.
Yes.
And I am still going to use my influence to influence you if you let me. Because if you allow me to influence you, I want to connect you with people.
Yes.
I want to connect you with awesome sauce like Kristi Bridges, Coni Meyers is here, Troy Vaughn is here. Those are the things that we have opportunity for. Yes. And I think Ocelia, Araya,
yes,
I think Rhonda
and
Dr.
Coni.
Maria, Coni
with the crystalline moments, those moments that are painful but suddenly give us the clarity. The light shines in and we go, here is a direction that I'm going to walk in.
Yes. And, Dr. Maria, we just wrapped up with her and she is so humble. She's adorable because she's
amazing, you guys.
She was amazing at what she was saying, but you all don't even understand the half of what she does. Even after all of that, she's such an influencer. She's got so many ways of influencing. She's been in like all of the major horse magazines. They acknowledge her as an expert. And I laugh because she humbly sits before you and tells of her broken heart and the path that got her to where she's doing today. So where are you at on your path? Like, I hope all of these people were able to speak into your life and help you not give up.
Yes.
Help you know which direction to go. Help you be grateful where you are. Help you learn to practice to be a great leader and practice to communicate better. Help you to, be sparkly.
That's right.
Help you to see those moments of clarity. Help you to realize that it's okay that playing dress up is for real.
Yeah.
All of those things were talked about today.
Well, and we tend to think in either ors. And we want to find something to do and maybe focus on it long enough to see if this is the thing. But in Dr. Maria, she made me think of how some people say, oh, well, why would you take care of animals when there are so many hurting people? Why not do both? Why is it an either or?
Yes.
Why would you focus on people who can take care of themselves when, there's injured animals? Well, why not do both? And she's found a way to do both things. So if there's something in your heart that you've been taught to disrespect because it isn't good enough. It isn't what other people value. Well, if it's in your heart, bring value to it.
Yes.
And raise it up and do it, because you'll be amazed at the impact that it'll have once people start to see the value through your efforts.
And, again, I want to acknowledge this day.
Yes.
This would have been my son's 30th birthday. He left a legacy behind of a lot of things. And that legacy is amazing to me, to sit back and see all of you coming together and being connected and being a part of an amazing circle of people that are not out to get something from you. So conference is no selling, no recruiting, no anything. We give you their information so that you can connect with them, but it's not about what sales that everyone gets from this conference. It's about how much influence we can have to help you get where you want to go, because God has a plan for all of us. I didn't like the plan that my son left this earth as a boy. I mean, he wasn't quite 14. So I didn't like that plan. But I can tell you, and Dr. Maria, said it today, I'm grateful for that place now. Miss Connie said it. She was talking about being grateful for, the loss of her husband. We're not grateful that something happened to them, but we're grateful for the outcome.
Grateful for the gift of having them while they were here, because you could never have had them at all.
Absolutely.
And you would be a different person.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know that I was broken open when he passed away. I was broken open, and my capacity increased for being able to love people. My capacity increased for being able to see things in a different way. I believe history is being made. I'm going to go out on a princess limb here. I believe history is being made by these people that are on this conference. And, 20 years from now, people will look back and say, wow, I wish I would have taken the opportunity to get to know them then.
Yeah.
I wish I would have been part of that. Because
I know my life is different just 2 years from having a very impactful conversation with you.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, individual lives change, and pretty soon the change is enormous. You could be part of that.
Yeah.
And this isn't, this whole conference is not about selling you what we do. It's about encouraging you to show up and be who you were made to be, which may be completely different from us. Mm-hmm. And so we want to hear about it.
Yes. Absolutely.
To be able to recognize that you have value and you have hope for future. Somebody said today, at one point, they could have easily just ended it. And if they had, they wouldn't be touching the thousands of people that they're touching today.
That was Dr. Maria.
And that just makes me want to cry. Yeah. Because I know of a few people in just the last few weeks who have done that. Mm-hmm. And I understand how depression can feel so hopeless. But I know people who have come out the other side, and just like Dr. Maria, have found purpose that they never might have had if they hadn't gone through that depression. I also know some of you are probably still in the depression part. Mm-hmm. It's okay not to push it, but don't stay in it. Don't let it control you. It doesn't deserve you. The world deserves the you that you're meant to be.
And you have access. I have to go back to that. We feel alone a lot of times, and I've been there. I've felt alone during different seasons of my life when something was changing or transitioning, and I thought no one understood what I was doing, or no one understood what I, was about,
or you didn't even know who you were about in the first place.
Or I didn't know who I was about to begin with. And I would have loved to have had access like I do today. I'm a princess, so I get access because I asked for it.
Yes.
I have very rarely well, ever been told no, because I don't come at it from what can I get from you,
Right.
you know, and that's part of the thing. I'm not trying to get anything from anybody. I'm trying to serve, and sometimes people are skeptical of that.
True.
Sometimes they look and go, well, you can't be, you're not really just trying to be good to me.
Because you're too adorable, you're too kind, you're too happy. No, stop being happy. Immediately stop it, knock it off.
But the truth is, you know, I have come through so many things, and I'm on the other side of a lot of things that I want people to get through them.
Yes.
And one of those was the loss of my son. You know, it may not be something that you've thought about. Maybe you don't even have kids, and it doesn't like impact you the same way that it does someone who's a parent. But here's the thing, you've been through something else. You've got lost in your life. This is part of the way life works. And so if you are going through something, don't think it's too small to reach out. Don't think it's too big to reach out. I don't know that we can, I don't know that I can personally help you at all, but I might know someone. I might be able to connect you with Kristi, or Kristi might be able to connect you with someone else. This is how awesome these ladies are. I'm going to tell on you. We have we have a break in between the sessions, and in between the sessions, Coni and Kristi were like hard at trying to make a connection for someone that was on earlier. We're not going to rat them out for who, because we don't want them to get excited and it not happen.
Oh, it'll happen.
But you know, and I believe them. But just going out on a limb for someone else and making a connection for them is what we all do when we believe in something. We can't help it. It's like that's part of who we are. And I don't want you to miss out on an opportunity because maybe I'm not your flavor, and that's okay. I really don't have a problem if you don't like me. But what I do have a problem with is if you're isolated and hurting and you don't like me and you don't reach out and you don't do something where somebody that might be your flavor. I have lots of princess friends that they might be your flavor. So don't just turn us off and not reach out.
And if you're not in that place, what did Rhonda say earlier? She said, if you are at a place where someone is who needs people, someone is who's hurting, you don't have to feel ill-equipped to help them. All you have to do is be there and say, hey, put a hand on their shoulder.
Yes.
I care about you, and I'm here if you want to talk.
Yes.
I'm here if you don't want to talk. Just be there for those people who aren't currently able to reach out.
And, you know, we've been talking a lot about personal stuff because that is a lot of
That's what we do.
That's what we do. Hope to Hope is about hope of all kinds. But I want you to remember, we're also talking business.
Yes.
We're also talking, you know, big, huge life shifts and changes.
Sensible, practical things.
We're not talking just about the loss of a child, which may not have impacted you. But here's the thing. Everybody's been broke, or most of us have been broke at different times in our lives, or need to up the game, level up in business, or we have a question about something. So don't hesitate to ask. Don't hesitate to get on. We're going to actually be here the next 3 days. Yay! Super excited. But we will be back for Q&A all 3 days at the end of the day, so that you have opportunity, if you want it, if you take it, you have opportunity to ask questions of any of the speakers and just make that connection.
Yes.
Just make that connection.
And right now, Aria McGarry's podcast is just about to start.
Oh, TV. It's a TV. It's like I don't even know. We'll have to post a link. I'm sorry.
You got a little fuddled there.
But
she's starting something really important right at this very instant. So we're going to post her link so you can switch over if you like.
Yes, and we will be like getting on and saying something to her in just a minute too, because we believe in what she's doing. It's Aurora Aria McGarry Productions is the name of the page that she'll be on, and she's going to be talking about domestic violence and a law that has been changed or is in the process of being changed about the victims and a survivor. She was a survivor. I'm a survivor, and her guest is a survivor. So it's pretty exciting to see the community coming together on such a, taboo topic.
Yes.
People don't want to talk about, that stuff, but it's real.
It is real. And possible to help.
Mm-hmm.
It might be intimidating, but it's not impossible. Everybody who comes out of domestic violence came out because somebody said, hey, you don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite saying. If the policeman that told me that all those years ago, if I could find him, I would thank him personally. And I have never been able to find him, but I am telling you that one sentence changed my whole world. You don't have to do that anymore. And you don't have to do that in whatever it is you're dealing with or whatever you're going through. Reach out and don't be a stranger. We'll be back tomorrow, 9:00 Central Standard Time. We will be here for another round of sessions, 7 sessions tomorrow. So if you have anyone that you want to share this with, would be grateful. We're trying to get the word out so that lots of lives will be impacted with hope.
That's right.
Thank you, Kristi Bridges from One Moment Wiser for being with me today. She's so amazing. And Coni Meyers from Vegas. She's from Vegas.
Thanks.
And I'm Kim White with the My Sexy Business team. We'll see you all tomorrow, and thank you for watching.